From WBNG, the Southern Tier's #1 local news. This is 12 News at 6.
Thank you for joining us again here at 6 o'clock. I'm Zach Grady. The Southern Tier reeling tonight after the remains of Debbie has ripped through the region. As you can see the damage behind me, Governor Kathy Hochul officially declaring a statewide state of emergency. State police are supporting a Division of Homeland Security and Emergency Services request at the Binghamton local staging area and will supply teams consisting of 6 URT members and an airboat. Steuben County has been hit especially hard. As you can see here from the images on your screen, several villages and hamlets have been evacuated according to the County of Office Emergency Management. An emergency order was put in place for the evacuation of the hamlet of Jasper due to leaking propane storage tanks as a result of the flash floods. An order was also put into place to evacuate the south side of the village of Addison along the creek and in the hamlet of Woodhall. A Red Cross shelter has been established at the Corning Painted Post High School field house as well. And as you look right now, we take a look at New York State at some of the power outages in the area. As you can see on the list here, Broome County dealing with a number of outages. We look over here, you see yellow. Yellow is anything from 500 to 2,500 impacted. Orange, more than 2,500 impacted. Here in the Southern Tier, we see red, yellow, and oranges, which means that there are multiple people. In fact, actually, the last I checked, Howard Manges, our meteorologist, was saying over 5,100 without power right now in Broome County. So stay with 12 News, both online and on over the air here, as we have the latest information, both first alert weather information and on your NYSEG power outages. All of the weather here has led, and we take a look here at some video and some images sent in by all of you at home. Now we're going to send it over here. We're looking, as I mentioned here, some of the images out throughout the Southern Tier. This one here in Walton. We see flooding. We see a rise in creek. This one from Windsor. An image here submitted from Vestal. And once again, Windsor, as the rivers, the creeks, the flooding taking over some streets. We have seen this throughout the afternoon, but the sun is beginning to shine, and we're going to now send it over to our chief meteorologist, Howard Manges. He's going to give us our first look at the forecast here, and hopefully a little bit of improvement as we see some sun.
Yeah, Zach, no doubt about it, there will be improvement here. And the worst of the weather is behind us. The storm is no longer a threat to us. It is up into the Adirondacks. And frankly, this storm behaved exactly as we had talked about all week long. It was a tropical-based system. It would rain very heavily, and there would be flash flooding, and that's exactly what we've seen here today. Tornado watch has been canceled earlier, so that's great news there. No risk of that happening. The flood watch still in effect until 2 o'clock in the morning because still got to get some runoff, and those creeks and streams got to peak before they begin to decrease with water volume being able to run out of it. So as far as what we're looking at with respect to the rainfall reports, these are the latest I've seen. 3.33 inches in Shenango, 1.92 in Berkshire, Slaterville Springs, 1.93, Windsor, 2.7. These numbers may have come up. So again, it's just a situation where tropical system moved through and soaked us, and now we can only hope that we get about a week of dry time with no issues to allow the creeks and streams to recede. We'll talk about what we can expect for the weekend coming up in just a bit.
Thank you again, Howard. And as always, for the latest first alert weather information, download our free Storm Track 12 weather app. You can see the QR code right now on your screen. If not, you can also visit our website at WBNG.com. As well, if you do see any damage today or any other day from severe weather, make sure to send it our way. If you want your photos, your videos to be on our screens like you just saw, make sure to send them over to photos@WBNG.com. And remember, please, please, please only take photos or videos when it is safe to do so. Our other top story this evening, the City of Binghamton officials have responded to Attorney General Letitia James's report issued in May recommending disciplinary action, including the termination of a Binghamton officer. This due to excessive force used during a 2023 arrest. We warn you, some of this footage may be disturbing. The City of Binghamton said Officer Brad Kaczynski acted lawfully in the January arrest. Video taken by onlookers showed the officer kneeling on Humal Waddell's neck as he told police he could not breathe. He later filed a complaint with the Binghamton Police Department. Waddell was charged with disorderly conduct and resisting arrest following a fight outside of Dillinger's Irish pub in the early morning hours of January 1st. On Friday, Binghamton Mayor Jared Cram called the disciplinary action inappropriate. He said the City of Binghamton's response is propped up by Civil Service Law Section 75 and the fact that Waddell's trial is not until September 30th. Staying in Broome County, a Binghamton woman was sentenced to prison after attacking another woman. In July of last year, 21-year-old Liskai Rivera Mateo went to 404 McKinley Avenue in Endicott and proceeded to attack a female victim. Rivera Mateo threw the victim to the floor by her hair, pinned her down, and began punching and kicking them, before then throwing them down concrete stairs and attacking them more. Rivera Mateo was found guilty of assault and sentenced to 4.5 years in state prison, followed by 3 years of supervised release. The Tioga County Fair and the Shenango County Fair were both impacted by the heavy rains left by the remnants of Debbie. 12 News' Keith Savage spoke with organizers about how they handled the situation.
After receiving several inches of heavy rain caused by the remnants of Tropical Storm Debbie over the past 24 hours, the Shenango County Fair had to make adjustments, including cancel their tractor pull on Thursday night.
You have to do certain steps to prep the track, and we weren't able to get that done because of the rain and the time that it decided to rain to make it a safe condition for our tractor pullers.
The Shenango County Fair has also rescheduled the Coleman Brother Midnight Madness to Saturday night and postponed the livestock auction to a yet-to-be-determined date. Meanwhile, the Tioga County Fair has been working with Owego to manage the wet conditions on the fairgrounds.
We've had the town of Owego and the village of Owego bringing in millings so that we can cover up some of the mud and make it so cars will be safer. And we're also making contingency plans with a few towing companies in the area to be available in the event that someone does get stuck.
With sunshine in the forecast for Saturday, both fairs are eager to welcome back fairgoers.
Tomorrow we're hoping it dries out pretty good because we are in crit gravel here. So, but we are also making contingencies for the truck and tractor pull tomorrow to unload those big trucks off site because our infield is very muddy.
Just wear your boots and come on out to the county fair and then enjoy a good time. Have some candy apples, some fried dough.
The fairs in Tioga and Shenango counties anticipate starting back up at 10 a.m. Saturday. Keith Savage, 12 News.
Binghamton native Charlie Ahern is being honored with a new mural. The filmmaker's mural, which is located at 41 Prospect Avenue, is inspired by a portrait of Ahern that is from his personal collection. New York City artist Muck Rock used only spray paint and completed the mural in less than 2 hours. Ahern has had a chance to see the mural, and he gave it his approval. Curator Erica Stella is excited that the mural will help people learn of Ahern's work.
And so I could go on and on about Lisa, and anytime somebody brings her up, we'll talk for hours about her. So now I'm excited to talk to people about Charlie. I hope that this continues the conversation.
Stella also talked about the special location of the mural.
That she was coming through town, I wanted to find a wall for her. Found the wall, changed the location of the wall, changed the idea, came up with another idea, and when she showed up, I just said, well, I'm not sure if we're going to do A, B, or C. And she said, well, what about Charlie? And it just light bulbs went off because
Charlie is now 73 and he resides in New York City. Coming up still here on 12 News at 6, a popular breakfast chain is partnering with the New York Special Olympics for a donation event. We tell you about that after the break.
The Stock Report is brought to you by Visions Wealth Management.
Since 1899, we have been there to protect what matters most, providing trusted coverage and genuine care to customers and communities across the state of New York. 125 years later, we continue to honor those values so that others can have the hope for a better tomorrow and the courage to persevere.
NYCM Insurance, how can we help you?
The cost of living is brutal. Red tape is killing the economy.
Thankfully, Congressman Mark Molinaro is working across the aisle,
lowering costs on gas, groceries, even health care.
Mark grew up on food stamps, so he understands the struggles we face.
And now Congress has an opportunity to lower costs even more
by cutting red tape.
Go get him, Mark. Keep working for us.
Tell Congressman Mark Molinaro to keep fighting for lower costs and support the Red Tape Reduction Act.
T-Mobile coverage in my area is wonderful.
We have 8 acres, and it gives you peace of mind to know that you're going to have a reliable signal.
We enjoy hiking. We enjoy the outdoors. The coverage has been great.
And after investing billions to light up our network from big cities to small towns, T-Mobile is America's largest and fastest 5G network. See for yourself. Try T-Mobile's network free for 3 months. Your phone, our network, no strings.
At the auction pit stop, get a great deal on a used vehicle before it goes to auction. Prices start at $15,000, and many vehicles include a factory warranty. Visit the auction pit stop in Great Bend.
When it comes to fun, it's what we do. See All-American country star Ashley McBride perform live. Tickets are $30 and on sale now at Ticketmaster.com and the gift shop. Tioga Downs Casino Resort. Fun is what we do.
The cornerstone of Investigate TV is investigative journalism. We want to get answers. We want to teach you something.
We always try to give viewers a takeaway, something they can learn from a story.
What is the solution here? Every story we air, we strive to be able to show that.
There are things that affect our homes, that affect our families, that affect our health, that we are learning every day from these stories.
Do you think people are dying?
Should this be better regulated?
Should I be concerned?
Do you recall when you became aware of that law?
The beauty of this show is that we have a team of reporters all across the country.
From very diverse backgrounds.
The public has a right to know.
How big of a problem is that?
Should they be revoking these certifications?
I think viewers are looking for something different, something fresh, something that feels helpful to them.
And it allows us to tell the best of the best stories and show them to you every day.
Thank you for joining us once again here at 6. In Binghamton, Dunkin' Donuts and the New York Special Olympics partnered together to host the Go for the Gold donation event. The campaign is to raise awareness and funds for many athletes who compete in the Special Olympics. Today at the Dunkin' location on Upper Front Street, coaches and athletes were joined by members of the Johnson City Police Department and Broome County Sheriff's Office to help raise funds for the campaign. Community Engagement Officer for the Johnson City Police Department spoke about how it feels to see the community help donate to the Special Olympics.
It's great that all these people are lined up. They see our signs, they see us out towards the drive-through, you know, and they want to support us. So it shows that this relationship building that we have between law enforcement, Dunkin' Donuts, and our Special Olympic athletes is very important to the community.
Another participant for the Goal for Gold fundraising campaign today, Michael Sabaleski, who has been an athlete for 14 years in the New York Special Olympics, and spoke about how it feels to receive these donations.
It helps us continue to do our Special Olympics, and it helps us keep doing what we like to do best. It makes me feel that people do care and that community is still good.
All contributions to the Go for the Gold fundraising event will support Special Olympics New York programs for Southern Tier families. If you'd like to make a donation to the Special Olympics of New York, visit our website at WBNG.com. And now we visit the Weather Center one more time here at 6 o'clock. Chief Meteorologist Howard Manges, who has been busy all afternoon. Things are starting to wrap up a little bit, Howard. How about the weather for the weekend?
Yeah, much quieter. That's all I can say. Let's take a look at what's going on. The storm that was once Debbie is now post-tropical cyclone Debbie. Essentially, it's turning into a mid-latitude cyclone, moving way up into the Adirondacks right now. As expected, it got picked up by this trough of low pressure, and the strong winds around that began to really increase its forward speed, and that was very good news. Closer, there it is right now, racing up into the Adirondacks. Still some showers around, some rain, but paling in comparison to what we had earlier. Still, again, a band of rain, some heavy downpours, even over toward Green. So we're not done quite yet with the heavy downpours, but at least a widespread we're done with. Coming in even closer, look at the storm reports received. Broome County, Susquehanna County, some residences flooded, roads washed out in some areas, water over the roads, all over the place because of the flash flooding. But you go west, Tioga County, Pennsylvania, Westfield, 2 citizens and 2 rescue personnel were trapped and needed to be rescued themselves. Numerous homes were dislodged by the swift-moving river, or creek, I guess. I think it is the river, actually. Actually it says Potter Brook, but there's a river that runs right through the valley there. But rescues ongoing there. A structure with individuals in the building lifted and floated downstream. The terror that was going through the minds. Catastrophic flooding, town of Westfield. Individuals, the rescuers were trapped, as we mentioned. They were calling in for boats. Cattaraugus County, I believe, in western New York, sent 4 boats. They were calling for helicopters. One time I heard it over the scanner, again, one of the people that was dispatching said, "I'm overwhelmed, I need help." Chilling, absolutely chilling stuff. Helicopter rescues were underway, trapping people on their roofs. Elderly couple, rescued from their flooding home. Just reminding you some flash flood safety. Never drive through flooded roads. The road could be damaged or missing and you're in trouble. Never drive through flowing water. And don't let your kids play in and around floodwater, please. Never walk into floodwater. 6 inches of moving water can knock you down, and then, who knows what's going to happen. Never drive around a barricade. It's there for a reason. Save your life, maybe. Turn around, don't drown, and then move to higher ground if you live in a flood-prone area. Temperatures 70s to near 80. It warmed up quick with once the sun came out, but the air is so thick. There is relief, folks. It's coming. Southern Ontario into eastern Ohio yet. Got a little ways to go. Power outages. 5,200 customers in Broome. 6,700 customers as of last check in Delaware County. Incredible power outage situation here today as well. There's a look this evening. Heavy rain comes to an end. Some clouds around. We start with some sun and clouds tomorrow. I can't rule out a passing shower or sprinkle into the afternoon as we heat things up. But then by tomorrow night, much quieter. Sunday morning, quiet. Sunday afternoon, partly sunny. Could be a couple showers around. 7-day forecast. Yeah, we're in the mid-70s here for tomorrow, and then low to mid-70s into early to mid next week. We warm up again by mid to late next week. We're back into the upper 70s to around 80.
Can't complain when I see 7 days of sun and 70s.
We need about a week now to dry things out. It would be wonderful. Let creeks, streams, rivers, subside before more rain comes. It's a situation that we deal with every summer during tropical season. But today, fortunately, as bad as it was in our area, we missed out on the worst of it. The worst of it was in Steuben County and in Tioga County, Pennsylvania, from what we've seen so far.
Thank you, Howard. We appreciate it, and we'll have one more look at the weather before we leave. But go to the Sports Desk next as a Broome Hornet takes top honors in New York State. A Big Red alum hits the Paris Mats. Stay tuned. Sports Desk is next.
Welcome to Lingo.
Let's do it.
This is how Lingo works. Contestants will be shown the first letter of a word. All they have to do is guess that word.
Donut. D-O-N-U-T.
4 teams came to play, but only one can win the jackpot. $83,000. $87,000. Let's play Lingo.
Lingo, new tonight at 8/7 Central on CBS and streaming on Paramount+.
The Harford Fair. August 12th to the 17th. Pay one price with all rides included. $8 pre-sale ticket includes most grandstand shows. Visit harfordfair.com for more information and to buy tickets.
As a kid delivering newspapers, I saw it all. Family, neighbors, off to factory jobs that built our town. Nobody cared about your political party. What mattered was whether you worked hard. But I also saw the headlines when we were sold out. Our plants closed, their profits soared, and politicians got paid. I'm Josh Riley, and I'm running for Congress to change things. I support term limits, and I don't take any corporate PAC money because my vote is not for sale. I'm Josh Riley, and I approve this message.
Looking for safe, predictable investments? With guaranteed returns and competitive rates from a Chemung Canal Trust Company CD, watch your money grow while you sit back. Stop into one of our locations today. Chemung Canal Trust Company, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
When kids don't have access to essential health care, it can negatively impact their physical and emotional health.
Ready or not, here I come.
That's why Excellus Blue Cross Blue Shield is working to make quality care more accessible with specialized programs and plans for the needs of all families. So every child, every hide-and seeker, everybody benefits.
It's finally time to kick off the 40th annual Speedy Fest weekend.
Speedy Fest 2024 was a huge success from all of us here at 12 News.
It's awesome out here. This is my second Speedy Fest out here at Altaninga Park. I'm just loving it.
Speedy Fest is here. It's a time of cook-offs, music, and ballooning.
Sherry Madashny joins us once again, this time with the owner of Lupo's. Patria, how's it going?
Thank you for everyone who came out and said hi to us, and we can't wait to see you next year as well.
Is this the worst road rage ever? Next, Inside Edition, rampage on the highway. Good Samaritans try to take down a knife-wielding driver. One gets stabbed. Another is run over. This man saw it all.
Got up on the windshield, started bashing on it.
Then, over-the-top sorority recruitment videos. Watch the next Inside Edition.
Tonight at 7:30 on WBNG. Tonight on WBNG Channel 12. Tonight on the Binghamton CW. Tonight on Binghamton's Me TV.
This is the Jeff Kai's Auto Sports Desk.
A Broome Hornet is named best in the state. A Big Red alum tries to be crowned best in the world. And the Black Bears bring back another piece to the championship puzzle. This is the Sports Desk. SUNY Broome's Asia Jackson is a triple crown winner after picking up 3 statewide SUNY Student Athlete Awards. The Hornet alum was in front of the pack both on the track and in the classroom for 2023 and 2024. Jackson graduated this year, but before doing so, she was named the SUNY Scholar Athlete of the Year for the fall 2023 season. Jackson, a winner in the NJCAA women's cross-country category. She followed that up in the spring, winning the same award, but this time in the women's NJCAA track and field category. Earlier this week, though, Jackson found out as well she took home the top prize, the overall SUNY Student Athlete of the Year award in the women's national junior college category for 2023 and 2024.
It was honestly really unexpected. I never expected to receive all of these awards, but it does feel different. It's really an important award, so I'm really excited about it, and I'm glad I'm representing SUNY Broome this way.
Jackson finished up her academic career on top of the pack as well. She graduated with a 3.78 GPA. Cornell's Kyle Dake had to wait almost to the very end of the games to hit the mats for his chance at an Olympic medal. The wait, well worth it though, as the Big Red alum donned the red, white, and blue for the men's freestyle wrestling 163-pound bracket. Dake was a winner in his first 2 matches of the day. The Big Red alum was dominant in the round of 16 and in the quarterfinals, winning the 2 matches with a combined score of 9-0. Dake, though, not as successful in the semis, losing to Japan's Daichi Takatana. Dake's Olympics not over, though. The Cornell grad will be back on the mats Saturday for the bronze medal match, that at 1:15 p.m. And so Bears, they're supposed to be known for hibernating, right? They sleep during the offseason? Well, no, not the Binghamton Black Bears. They are a different breed because they remain very active, bringing back another key piece to last season's championship run. Binghamton announcing the re-signing of Austin Thompson for the new year. This will be his third full season as a member of the Black Bears. Thompson put up 56 points in 55 regular season games last year. He was also tied for the team lead on the power play. He netted 10 goals on extra strength opportunities. The forward added 3 more goals and 5 assists in postseason play, including both the series-winning goal in the FPHL semifinals against Motor City, and then the empty netter and Commissioner's Cup clinching in their victory over Carolina. And that's it for us right now at the Sports Desk. But don't go anywhere. We have one final check on the weather when we return from the break.